Okay, so we have a stopped truck here, and can't get by him. Today's Wednesday the 26th at 8:48 a.m. He's just sitting there, and with all the debris, you're not going to be able to get by. So then you have all these other vehicles parked here. So we're going to go around the shopping center to the other side. So what we're going to look at here, this is going to be interesting. I didn't notice this the last time. There's one of the propane tanks. This is at the far east end of the shopping center. So we have these, this appears to be some kind of electrical junction box at the east end of the complex. And those are two barrier poles there that look like they have been hit quite a number of times because all three of them are bent. This is, we're coming around the side of Dignity Health here. I almost went head on with a sheriff's car the other day. This is only 1.5 lanes wide. And this is the parking here primarily for patients and staff for Dignity Health. This is the turnaround from, or the wraparound road. Let's get a better look at this, okay? So we're gonna loop around. Okay, so that's Dignity Health right there. That is the loop around the building there on the east side of the complex. So I'm going to turn the camera off for a couple of minutes and we're going to go around to the other side of the complex where the supercharger station is being installed. You come in from Highway 4 over there, and then you would make the left turn here. That is Heart and Soul Country Kitchen right on the corner right there. I understand that's a new restaurant. This is the wraparound to the back of the complex. This appears to be 1.5, maybe 2 car lengths wide. And we're coming right around the back here where they're doing all of the construction on the supercharger site. Okay, so in terms of proximity, that's a electrical junction box right there. Don't know what it's for. Don't think it's involved in any of the power for the supercharger station. But here's your proximity from those propane tanks to the supercharger station right here. And this is the back of, we're in the back of the complex right here. These are two side-by-side 1,000-gallon tanks, and they say no smoking, open flames, or other sources of ignition permitted within 25 feet. And from appearances, these tanks right over here to the supercharger station is 60 feet to the fence. So you're looking at maybe 100 feet at max to the nearest closest charging car when this whole thing is activated. Let me see what else I can record here. We're directly behind the supermarket. We got shopping carts, some lovely employee drinking coffee. You got all of this debris. And we are reduced down to 1 lane. Got a pothole right here. Okay. And we just passed the supermarket. So that's the scoop. Let's turn around and go back and do another drive-by. We're going back behind Big Trees Market again. So this is potholes right here. You got all the debris on the side right there. We're reduced down to one lane coming through here. Debris, shopping carts, everything is all just strewn about. And so proximity of these tanks to the driveways across the street are, 40, 50 feet, probably 50 feet, 60 feet. They are 60 feet to the edge of the barricade fence, the construction fence right now. And we're just going to drive around the side of the complex. Question is where would all of the snow go? These are the do-wooders over here. These are the guys that do all the charity wood cutting. And then we're coming around the side of the complex here. I can see oof, boy, all right, let's go take a, this is something I didn't really notice before. Let's go take a look at this. Okay, so you would come in off of California 4 over there. You would come down this road here, and then you would come down this road to this wraparound roadway that would take you to the Tesla charging station. Now this is barely 2 cars wide. This obviously is an issue because I didn't even realize this. You have a creek running alongside the roadway here. The fencing barricade has been hit by vehicles apparently a number of times. So as you come around the side getting to the Tesla station, here you have a serious issue where all of this fencing has been damaged. You have no barricade here. I don't know if there is an intention for a barricade. I don't know who owns the property over there. This is the church, I believe, right over here. But this is what the heck is going on here? Okay, so Supercharger Station is going in right over there. You have a very narrow entrance point here. So narrow that the fencing that is supposed to protect anybody from falling into the creek down here has been pretty much wiped out. From appearances, the fence, this you can see it's all trashed. That is a piece of anchor concrete that's been ripped up. That's another piece of anchor concrete that's been ripped up. So I would guess this fence has been damaged by vehicles or snowplows. And you have a situation where anybody who is not familiar with this, you're going to have cars winding up in the drink here. This is pretty sloppy. So, oh gosh, you're gonna have to build a barricade here, but then you really have the whole issue of this is just not wide enough for a steady flow of traffic at peak times, vacation times. And if you have a big truck trying to come through here, this is a mess. Okay, so let's take a look here. So that's Pine Drive right over there. This is the Tesla charging station over here. So let's take a walk over to these tanks. That's a junction box, electrical junction box, probably has nothing to do with the DC power that's going into, or the heavy duty power that's going into the charging station over here. But the issue is, where are you going to put all the snow? That's what I want to know. And then from here, you have two 1,000 gallon propane tanks. And that says, obviously, no smoking, open flames, or other source of ignition permitted within 25 feet. So we're just going to take a quick walk off from the edge of this tank here. So that's 13 yards. 13 yards to the fence. And then as we look down the alley there, that's all the debris, reducing the roadway to 1 lane wide behind the supermarket. Major hazard.